Teachers always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Parents always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Preachers always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Hey, what the fuck, kid? Hey, what the fuck? Mother always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Father always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Brother always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Hey, what the fuck, kid? Hey, what the fuck?
Fitch motherfucking nation. What's good?
What the fuck is that?
What's good? You already know it is I, Fitchie the Great. Fitchie the, I don't know what else to say, but it's me.
About to say a bunch of bullshit.
Fitchie.
I'm Nae.
So, it has been brought to my attention many times from multiple people, the same people, whatever. By the way, y'all taking this trip to the market with us, so.
We barbecuing today.
Come on. So, people like to confuse polyamory, polygamy, and open relationships with cheating. They're all different. So, basically, I'm gonna just give y'all the definition of each one to clarify some things. So, babe, what's the definition of polyamory for these hoes?
Well, the state of being in love or romantically involved with more than one person at the same time.
Okay. Let me get the definition for polygamy for these hoes too.
Well, the practice of having more than one wife or husband at the same time.
Now, open relationships is also different. So,
different thing.
What we got to say about that? What's the defo?
Well, a marriage or relationship in which both partners agree that each may have sexual relationships with others.
I can only speak for my own relationship. I don't know about anybody else's relationship, but I'm only speaking for mine. We are open to polyamory. We're not an open marriage. We're not
cheating.
Polygamy. We're not cheaters. None of that. Polyamorous. Okay? Now, in order to be polyamorous, you need 3 key things in your relationship. You need real trust. You need real happiness, and you need real communication. Real, like not pretend for Instagram. Real. All 3. Trust, happiness, communication. All 3. You need to make your woman feel very secure. Like whether the stud or the film, you gotta make your woman feel secure. Or the man. You know, I can only speak for my kind. You know, I'm not straight, so I can't speak for y'all. Danae knows. She is the only one, number one, the queen. Whatever she say, go. If she don't like you bye. I'm sorry. Like, period. If you're a woman and you say, oh, I don't know how people can share their girlfriends. I don't know how people can let their girlfriends have sex with someone else.
Any kind of poly life, just not for you.
Yeah, like most of the time insecure though. Okay, technically it's sharing, but it's really not sharing. First of all, for example, we're married, we're in a relationship. We are sharing the other person.
Yeah, they're not sharing us.
They're not sharing us. We're doing the sharing. People hear polyamorous and automatically associate it with cheating.
Just because your nigga or your shorty or whatever cheated, like, don't mean niggas is just looking for reasons to cheat. Like,
right.
If you scarred, deal with being scarred.
Facts.
And then live that open relationship life. You know?
Maybe that's for you. Like, this is not an open relationship. People think being polyamorous is go out and having sex with everybody. No, that's not what it is. That's an open relationship.
And I think we need to clarify, like, we had to build a foundation.
Yes. Matter of fact, that's everything put together. You gotta build your foundation. If your foundation isn't sturdy and that joint a little wobbly in the legs.
Not wobbly in the legs.
Look. Wobbly in the legs. Nah, it ain't for you. We built our foundation, and it's very strong. I need any and every woman to know that they can never replace, ever. There will never be another Danae, ever. I was the lucky one to get the one and only.
Girl, stop.
Period. I was.
It's hot, so they can't see me blushing, but I'm blushing.
I'm not even like frauding or fronting for the camera. Like, that's just real shit. That's how I feel about my wife. Like, she's above all. Another thing, people say, oh, why can't you just have one person, or one person isn't enough? Pause. First of all, my wife is beyond more than enough. Like, that's number one. Number two, there's no filling a void. I don't have anything missing. She's everything I need, everything I want.
Sometimes, though, also, it's not even filling a void. Like, let's say you're in a relationship. Like, you're OD cuddly. Like, you want to cuddle all the time. But your partner, like, I only want to cuddle, like, sometimes.
Right.
Y'all come to an understanding. You can have a cuddle buddy. Someone that all you do is cuddle.
And that's the thing. It's not always sexual.
That is the biggest difference between polyamory and open relationships.
The biggest difference. Open relationships is we're agreeing that I can go mess around and she can go mess around. That's not what it is. Not over here.
Most polyamory usually ends up being like a three-way type of thing, because it's like everybody's in tune with what's going on. Everybody knows what's happening. Ain't no secrets. Ain't no nothing. Like, we're a unit.
One relationship. Not one person with two people.
One band, one sound.
One relationship. I don't want people to think my wife is not enough for me. She's everything that I need.
I'm more than enough, okay?
I don't want people to think I'm out here just fucking and sucking on anybody's daughter, because I'm definitely not doing that.
She's definitely not doing that. I think, though, sometimes y'all be getting this poly shit fucked up because of polygamy.
Right.
Polygamy is literally what pops in your brain when you think of poly. It's one person and they got like 8 wives. Like, polygamy is definitely more, it tends to be more of a religious thing, because polygamy is illegal in the United States.
Right.
So
I'm not out here trying to find 30 wives. I have my wife, but we can have somebody to play with.
You're only gonna have one wife.
I'm not out here looking for a girlfriend. I'm not out here looking for anybody. But if you're a great time and my wife and I enjoy you, then
come on down.
Fitchie Nation, what's good? This is a package. A package of 2. Dose. You know dose. This is a package deal. So if you don't like one, you don't like none.
Take all or nothing,
Period.
baby.
Period. All in all, polyamory is not polygamy. Polyamory is not an open relationship. Polyamory is not for cheaters. It's not cheating. It's a couple
who got so much love that they try and give it to somebody else.
Period. It's not our fault that we're real life happy. We real life communicate. And we real life have trust. That we can add a third person to our festivities. And it's not shade. It's real life. Period. Alright, Fitch Nation, y'all already know what the fuck going on.
This has been a motherfucking moment
of motherfucking realness. Moment of goddamn realness, okay? I hope y'all took y'all notes on polyamory and get the fucking facts straight.
Holla!
Hold on, one more thing. And stop saying, aren't you married, when I compliment somebody. Like, it's okay to be in a relationship and compliment somebody. Okay? Like, I'm only speaking for my relationship. Again, just mine. We're secure enough to compliment other people. Period.
Oh yeah, and make sure you guys subscribe,
like,
share,
follow,
add,
everything
on,
I don't know,
everything, please.
Alex said, welcome one. Let me check my messages so I know what she's talking about.